It's been a while.
Sure has.
It's been a short time.
It's been a, in the time that we have taken between Bioshocks,
between individual Bioshock games.
We drove across an entire country, and
The
then
country was America.
You flew back over it.
Yeah, so I crossed America twice in that time. We didn't intend to be away for this long, although, bizarrely, as far as the experience of watching these recordings go, because I haven't caught everybody up to date yet, what will actually have happened is you'll have seen 2 videos in which, as though no time has passed, and then one video in which much time has passed. But we're still in the same place, and we're still doing the same thing, which is fabricating the Lazarus Vector to repair Arcadia so that we can open the door, so that we can get into the bathysphere, so that we can go kill Andrew Ryan.
And the thing that matters is that you remember that.
Earlier Kat was like, oh man, it's amazing you remember it and I don't. And the only reason that I remember it was because I was testing the game earlier to make sure that it worked, and I sneakily read... Well, there's actually no objectives at this point. Occasionally the game will just sort of tell you things.
Well, it says create the Lazarus Vector.
Oh, it does
Up at the top
actually.
there.
So there's one objective and it's actually very clear.
You can even get it to show you a hint,
Oh, I wonder what the hint
which
is.
is like an extra objective.
Oh, use it at the U-invent machine. Yeah. So let's go to the U-invent machine and
Let's do it.
let's invent some Lazarus Vector.
It's funny that you said we're in the same place, because we are extremely not. What time is it for you right now?
The time for me right now is 1:14 in the morning.
It is 5:14 in the afternoon for me here in sunny California.
Kat is in sunny California, and I am in the southwest of England, which is not as sunny, if we're being honest.
We are both, however, in Rapture.
We are both in Rapture. That is the place that we are both in. And you're here too by watching this video.
We're all here together.
And all of us are here together. If you're
It
watching
does mean
this
that I get wicked glare
on your screen.
when you go like into those deep dark bio corners.
Into those bio corners. So what we're really looking for right now is a U-invent machine. Here's one.
Yay!
I found one.
You did it.
Oh, here's the box that the happy
box that we
from
love.
good old times. Oh wow, there's a. This
Take
is
it.
Attached to one.
Nice.
I like the way that
Blammo.
doing that doesn't remove the thing; it just repositions it. So in theory, you could just like
Use it to
re-rig traps.
Yeah.
But if I remember right, in the level we're about to invent, we actually get a gun that lets us do these. So this is like a cool example of a mechanic being introduced to the player before they have a chance
You can
to
use it, which is my favorite thing.
It's really, really good. We were also talking earlier about how, like, when we were doing audio tests for this, how much I like the fact that that you have to make the Lazarus Vector using a U-invent station. And these have previously been like very mechanical objects, or objects that serve a mechanical purpose and are now used to do a narrative one. So
Well-
let's do that.
They also make you do it outside of like a tutorial setting.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're the proud papa of a brand new Lazarus Vector. Now drop the Vector into a gadget called Central Misting Control. Then we'll be cooking with gas.
Pow.
Central misting control is like definitely like if replaying this game is a fun tour through my influences when I was a teenager, a place called Central Misting Control is very much like, oh yeah, I definitely played Bioshock. Right, so let's see. I'm still like getting back into the swing of this game's controls. Can
I
shoot
forgive
some
you.
Bees at this guy? Ah, bees,
Yeah,
bees.
do it.
Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm... Okay, right. He is absolutely
There we go.
getting done
Yeah.
by the bees.
He got bead.
How about a freeze? How about a... Oh, well...
Your intonation implied that you thought that was a pun?
Yeah, bees and freeze.
Okay.
They means the same thing? Look, I know basic planning. So we have to go to central misting control.
Can we pause to talk about that really good tree?
This tree in the middle here? Yeah, for sure. We can pause to talk about this really good tree.
It's really good.
Yeah? You want to go into it a bit more? Because I have some stuff to say about the tree.
I like how it's lit from underneath.
Yeah, what is light?
From that fallen sign. Or no, it's a table that's overturned.
Oh, hello.
Oh. We've got fish on the table and fish on the floor.
Actually, yeah, it's not super
I don't know
clear.
about you, but I want some more fish.
You're... It's not super clear what actually is lighting this tree.
Well, it looks like there's light reflecting off. Yeah. Is there something more direct in the line of sight, or is it just like a glowing fish table? Oh.
I doubt it's this table, because I think the light is...
Now it's lit.
The light is static,
the light,
yeah.
The light still seems to come from underneath.
From underneath. Which is like a really nice example of the irrational level designers just completely taking liberties with lighting to draw attention to bits of the scene, which is a thing that they do a lot, and I like every time they do it. Like, this light here seems to be casting down here.
Yeah.
I think it's an invisible light source. But and I think
anyway,
you're right. I think it is coming
love your
from
light
here.
designers.
Love your lighting designers. They are a whole... They'll do a whole bunch for you.
Love your lighting designers.
There's a couple of things that I realize now with... Now what we're doing is we're describing this room like Robert Yang does when he plays level with me. It's like, I really
Which
like
I think
this...
he's doing right now.
Oh, playing Dear Esther?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we were streaming this, I'd be telling everyone to go and watch Robert doing this a lot better.
And not watch us. But hopefully they've already seen it.
Than this. Oh yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to, absolutely watch Robert Yang's Level With Me series. He just finished Half-Life 2 going through and just talking about like design in a really granular, really room by room basis. If you want to see a pale imitation of it, stay tuned. I really like this like dual level ceiling here.
I want to say that calling us a pale imitation of Robert Yang is even far more generous than I would allow.
Yeah, the palest imitation.
Yeah. Anyway.
Robert Yang is a genius.
The ceilings. Yeah, amen. The ceilings.
Yeah, like there's this level, and then there's this other level up here, which has been broken up by these beams. And it's like this room could so easily just have been a big square rectangle. A square rectangle. It could have been.
Well, yeah, it could. You
Blocky.
could have those like ubiquitous, large halls of video games where you walk into a big empty space, but the architecture is very detailed.
And even as you come into this room, like the eye is being drawn to a bunch of stuff that is far. You're coming into it
Right,
from,
like the lighting that you see here. I love that. Wait, look. You have the greenish light coming from outside, from the water, from the underwater billboards, and then you have this warm light coming up from the tree.
And then the highlight on these stairs, these metallic stairs here.
I know.
Anyway, we're back on our bullshit. Welcome back, everybody.
We've got a game to play.
So we're on our way to, let's just check to see, have we gotten all the little sisters? Yeah, there's only one little sister in Farmer's Market, and we've already saved her. So,
Nice.
so the level that's coming up next is, actually, in case people, I know some people watching this haven't played Bioshock before, so I won't talk about the next level. Because we're gonna be there soon.
I've forgotten what it is.
Oh,
it's like I get to play it for the first time all over again.
That's gonna be Bioshock 2 for me. Right.
Another game I know I played.
Wow, this Big Daddy is like...
And I know I played Bioshock 2 because I had a crush on the big sister.
Oh, on the weird horrible robot? Wow.
I know who I am.
It's true. I mean, I'm not judging. Have we haven't upgraded any plasmids yet, have we? Alright, now I'm gonna... I'm gonna freeze.
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, that was electricity again. I just did a bunch of electricity again. Oh man. That's Houdini Splicer. Did we check this pneumo tube on the way in? I think we did. Alright, so we're heading back into Arcadia again. Which is, I think, is one of the first times in the game that we're moving back through a level we've already been through. Which is really cool. Now it's time for a loading screen.
And I'm eating a bagel.
Yeah, what's on your bagel?
Peanut butter.
Nice. Classic streaming good practice of waiting until someone's started eating before asking a question.
I didn't know that we were going to have a loading screen. I probably should have intuited, but I didn't. And so now there's this awkward period where there's no noise, except for me eating this peanut butter bagel.
It's okay, we can edit it in post.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
Just cover the whole episode with the sounds of me eating underneath.
With you eating a bagel. Look at these good like pistons here, pumping the pure air in.
You back on your bullshit?
I just it's a detailed
You back on your
game.
piston bullshit?
Don't fight the inevitable. Run out of oxygen soon.
Oh Jesus. Oh, Andrew Ryan is not messing around. Okay, fine. Let's see it. Fuck. Wait, fuck. Fuck. Shit.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
Got it.
Well, let's...
Got it.
No, wait, that's napalm. Shit. I want to get one of these, Susans.
Oh man.
Oh dear. I definitely got one of these Susans. Oh my god, these Susans hate
They hate it.
it. Alright, we're off.
Oh. Oh, back what the game's really about.
Yeah, back what the game's really about and what
Watch
I
out,
love
watch out.
more than anything. Watch out, it's what the game's really about.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the slogan of hacking if it was a BBC broadcast from 1950 paid for by the Tory party.
I was about to talk about those like really bleak ads in the underground about how like if you see someone scoping out security, report them.
So we actually said the same thing. We made the
Yeah.
same joke. Oh,
But it's for real.
quick news update. Since we last recorded, world's got worse.
The world, it got worse. Sure did.
Okay, we get this really cool like zoom back into a Vita chamber. Now, do you think it's worth going and seeing if there are still any deactivated Susans?
Like, I want to have a Susan.
Yeah, I want to have a Susan too. Maybe we should find a security shutdown panel.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's worth it to go and...
Yeah. Where is the nearest one? God, Arcadia is a mess. Is it down here? No. Wait, hang on.
I think just let it happen organically.
I love this. Look at our position on the map, which is marked by this great red arrow.
Yeah,
Note it visually.
got it. Okay.
And I mean, to be fair, that is where the red arrow is pointing.
I mean,
On the other hand, also, if we treat the kind of the smear that's under the words tree farm right now as a reticule, because that's also something that this map is missing, what's happening
Look.
here?
Jack, I look at this map and my mind does the following thing. It's like very quiet, constant yelling.
Oh, it's a bad one. I'm excited to get to the next level and have at least a slightly simpler map. Oh, hello. Oh, here it is. Right. Okay, so what's the nearest way we could trigger an alarm? There's probably a... I think there might be a... We want like a... Oh god, what are they called? Like a thing where it's like you can buy stuff from me.
Circus of value.
Yeah, like
A shop.
A shop.
You want to find a store.
Oh,
You
subject
want to find a
research
trader.
complete. Interestingly, my capture card is running a little slow, which is weird and not an experience I enjoy. Really? Okay. So a thing that was talked about while we weren't recording was that Levine talked about how in this game every first shot from a splicer who engages with you will miss to give you
We'll
a heads
miss,
up,
yeah.
which is
That was such a great
the
thread.
best. And I am really, really excited to actually see that in practice. Oh, why are we getting a Susan? We won't be able to carry them through the level load?
It's just nice to have, you know?
It
It's nice
is
to have someone by your side.
the whole plot
To
line.
have a Susan.
To have and to hold
Mm.
a Susan.
Mm.
We've also been watching The Good Place, and I keep feeling myself calling them Janet.
Oh no. Oh no, they are.
But we can't switch names. They're definitely
No.
Susan.
They're
to
definitely
us.
Susans.
But they are Janets,
Definitely.
for sure.
But they are Janets.
Another good split levels ceiling here. Oh, wait, hang on.
You did it.
But I don't know actually why the alarm is happening.
See, what I would have done is I would have waited till I got to the next level, then found a security camera that I could have hacked around where there were enemies.
Susan?
But I am not in charge of what.
Oh, I just tried to telekinesis.
Happens.
Susan.
Susan,
Susan.
bing,
Oh no, Susan.
bing.
Oh,
You
did
know,
I
like
get
on the
one?
TV show? You like
Like
on the
on the-
TV show that we
like on
watch?
the-
You know,
TV shows
like
the
on,
noise that
like on the
Janet
TV
makes.
show? The noise that Janet makes, but this isn't Janet.
The fact that Janet has a sound effect is great.
Yes. I'd also like to imagine that Susan would. Oh wait, I was about to spoil the good place. What's up? I'm not gonna do that.
Then we would have had to edit it in post.
I know.
Um,
We value shielding people from spoilers more than the sounds of my gross mouth eating a peanut butter bagel. And those are my values. That's where I stand.
you don't have a gross mouth.
Oh, thanks. I think all humans have gross mouths, but that's fine.
Mouths are pretty natural. I woke Susan up and then just immediately knocked them out again. Susan. Alright, well, let's see if we can carry the Susan through the level load.
Come on, babe. I don't think that we can.
Oh, fuck, we actually have to use the Lazarus Vector first.
Oh
in,
yeah.
in
crucial.
Central Misting.
It's such a disassociating process, you playing the game in front of me, because when I look
Susan.
back at the videos,
No, Susan.
she's not gonna come. She is. She's trying. It feels way more like I am more involved in the game than I am when I watch you play it live.
This is my experience too when I've been watching someone play a game that is being streamed to me, like over Skype or something. We're also not going to be coming back here, so... Oh, actually, I think we might fight our way through this room again on the way out, so I won't do what I said I'd just do.
Great.
A pretty good rule of thumb, generally, is to look up in video games, because players never do that, which means that on the one hand, designers are just like, okay, fine, we can get away with a bunch of stuff up there. But also, you just get ceilings and how scenery objects connect with the ceiling is always a really interesting way.
You do look up a lot in games. I remember when we were both playing Dishonored, and you got really frustrated with me because I kept staring at the ground and around corners. And you were like, "Why don't you look at the ceilings more?" I'm like, "There are no guards up there.
Like this.
There are no guards up there."
That is true. This has like a serial number on it. This is presumably pumping clean air into this tree box.
I imagine that it's both giving and taking clean air. Well, it's giving air that then it will clean, and then it's pumping that into the environs.
Oh, yeah, because of Rapture, because that's how Rapture do.
Because they paved paradise. They put up a parking lot, and they took all the trees, and they put them in a big museum.
Oh. The 3 perfect friends are here.
I only see 2 perfect. Oh, there's a 3rd perfect friend. Got it. Odd one out. It's nice they all hang out.
It is nice that they all hang out. It's like Finding Nemo. That film that I love so much where they pave paradise. Oh shit, a splicer. Alright, time to freeze. Fuck.
Is that what happened there?
Okay, every elemental effect except freezing, which was, yeah.
What you should have done is like done a really sick insult at the splicer and then been like burned. You know? You can take that one and keep it in your back pocket. You can use that one later.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, let's mist.
Two cool things here. A, this dial that is just going.
Yep.
B, I love this like squirly whirly pipe. Look at this.
Aw, I like the arrow that says the sign pointing down and it says canister in big letters.
Put the canister in there. And this sign saying canister is actually clipping into the pipe, which is... Someone clearly liked this pipe, liked this swirly pipe enough that they just kept it in. Is there anything else I want to do in here before I put this stuff in?
You can investigate all the bits.
I think I've investigated... I think we've already investigated this room. It's been several years since we last played.
It's been 50 years.
What does this say? Incubator. Cool.
Well, if you go mist, maybe we can end this
And
ep.
this ep on the misted,
Yeah.
the misted place. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good. I'm up for that. All right, let's
Yeah.
let's mist it up.
Okay.
Oh, in it goes. Oh, shit! Wait, I think we actually have to do like an assault. It's about to happen.
Well, that can start the next step.
No,
Who knows?
I'm
Who knows
aiming
where this will
for,
get
like,
cut? It's all up to you.
I'm aiming for like around 25 minutes an episode, so we're nearly there. We can probably just. Seal the door. Oh my god. Well, let's head down to the thing and then end this episode. And then begin the next
great.
episode. Begin the next episode with
The next episode.
with a fight.
Yeah.
I like the way in Rapture, and this definitely becomes an increasing theme in Bioshock 2, which is one of my favorite depictions of a physical place breaking down in games. Bioshock 2 Bioshock communicates things going badly wrong by the environment shaking. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh,
There's a
jeez.
lot going on.
Sure is. Right off the bat, there's a lot going on. Kind of intended to end the episode here, but I think we might be doing a fight instead. Quick! Everybody, take a quick break. We'll be back in a second.